So I've been trying to record this video for about 3 times, not because it's emotional, but because I kept fucking up my own things that I wanted to say, and you know, I don't want to edit too much. So you can read it properly. I'm retiring. So it means I'm quitting the game. Some of you might say no, some of you might say yes, finally. Me personally, I'm in between that, you know. Let's just go straight into this. So why am I retiring? Honestly, the game isn't fun anymore. It's really stale, and I don't like it anymore, you know. It's just not appealing to me as it was, you know. After 3 years of this game, I stopped loving it, honestly. I just stopped loving it, and I was playing this game for my YouTube channel, and that only, I guess, you know, and the community, of course. Let's just say that the community, we are the community, you know, as players of Knights and Dragons, but the developers are also part of that community, and the community on the developer side has, you know, some of the community have been neglecting the game for a couple of years, meaning the developers, of course. And is that a bad thing? Yes, it is. You know, if you decide to put content out for a game over 3 years and then just neglect it for over 2 years, or maybe 2 years you put content in the game and then you just neglect it for 2 years and then you put bigger games on the spot, you know, like saying like, hey, make this game something, then you're not going to be guaranteed to get a good game anymore. And that's one of the other things that I'm just basically leaving. With every update that comes out as of lately to fix a glitch, there's free glitch coming. Free glitches are coming back. And is that something that I want to see? No, because they keep multiplying. If you, let's say you have one of those free glitches. So if you fix one of those, free will come back, you know? I mean, you fix one of those, free will come back. That's actually 4, but I don't give a flying fuck. Deka Games is trying the hardest, I know, but it's not working for a dying game anymore, so I'm not entirely sure on why they are still trying to make this game something. You know, Knights and Dragons has had its prime time. There's a couple people that spend too much money on this game, in my honest opinion, and of course you can say like, hey, they have too much money, let them go. No, well, I honestly don't really care how much money. It's your choice if you want to spend on this game. I mean, there are different opinions. And honestly, some people are thinking that they are really, really good if they spend a ton of money on this game. And then I'm like, okay. But one of the smaller reasons, which I also wanted to notify in this video, is that I said in the last Ask Me Anything, I asked Deka Games /Gree, or actually let's just go for Deka Games, like, what are you going to do for Twitch streamers /YouTubers that are making Knights and Dragons content? And then they said, we are having something for this, you know, they want to post their videos on the Reddit each week. And that has been like a couple months ago and they still haven't done that. And that's one of the things that really is bothering me. I've been doing Knights and Dragons for 3 years, and in the last Ask Me Anything, I asked that, of course, you know, and hopefully, you know, they said DM me. So I DM'd the Deka MZQ guy, or girl, I'm not entirely sure. But I asked him or her, you know, can we make something in between us? You know, can Gree or /Deka Games actually put or give me some content? You know, maybe some gems so I can open some chests or something. But they literally replied with, unfortunately, right now you're too small and your views are just not as good, you know, that you should have more views. And at first when I read that, I was disappointed, you know, because I was honestly thinking maybe after 3 years I'll finally get something back from Deka Games themselves, or Gree themselves, you know, for making content and actually supporting this game for as long as I did. And that's also where the point where I actually got mad, because honestly, it's a fact that I am one of the biggest Knights and Dragons YouTubers. I mean, we all know that Redstone, or Dr. Redstone, is an up-and-coming and a great YouTuber, and Timmy Gamma is the biggest one, you know? And we are the 3 biggest ones as of late. Maybe I'm forgetting some people, but I'm not entirely sure. The only guy that I actually loved to watch was Reversal, you know? And why am I naming him? I actually loved watching his Knights and Dragons content, and I felt really bad when he just left. But that aside, you know, I don't know if Timmy is getting sponsored or anything, but I want something for the smaller YouTubers too, you know, and I want something for Timmy too. They need to have some proper compensation, and I also wanted this for myself. I wanted this because we are kind of the backbone of this community. You know, we are making content and making sure this game is getting brought out there, because most people just have a couple friends. You know, we have subscribers that we can move it to and just hopefully make it more. But in the 3 years that I've been making this, because Knights Dragons has been dying for 3 years, I've never heard anyone say like, hey, you got me into this game, thank you for that. And I've never had one comment saying that. And I've not seen, and in every other video that I've watched in terms of Knights Dragons, aside from reversals videos, I've not seen any comment saying, hey, thank you for getting me into this game. Is that a bad thing? Yeah, because I believe that YouTubers are supposed to get new customers, new players to the game, but the only people that are watching us are the people that are actually already playing the game for years, you know, and that's not bad at all. I mean, everybody can watch whatever the fuck you want, but it's just like they have to do something to make, if they want to make this game thrive, they need to actually make sure that the backbone is straight, not this, you know, not crumbled or whatever the fuck. Because right now, you know, like I said, at first I was disappointed, then I got mad, you know, because as of one of the biggest Knights of Dragons YouTubers, as I already said, it's a fact that I'm one of those, I was really mad that they weren't giving me any proper compensation, you know, for, first of all, 3 years, you know, I've been making content, and that of course is my own choice, but after a while you start wanting something back from Deka Games, because you are trying to support them, but they are not supporting you. And then they got back to me with that video, and I just, okay, you know, and honestly, I was undergoing the name change from Verizon to HerrVerizion back in the day, and I thought maybe they typed in Verizon, and they never really got back to me, because I asked them, you know, did you type in Verizon, because then you'll still see my old channel, which has like 20 subscribers that I neglected 2 years ago, and I started focusing on this channel, you know, so maybe that was it. Maybe they were seeing the 20 subscribers instead of the 2600 that I have till today. But that, all that aside, you know, it's really hard to see that you have to be on your own first, you know, until like maybe 10k subscribers or something with 1k views a video, to just make sure that you can actually get compensated for free. I mean, from Tactical Nonsense, I literally just got a ton of gems on that. After I made the video, I got a ton of gems, and I'm not entirely sure if I want to keep playing that, but they, you know, I didn't even heard about that game before, and they just wanted to sponsor me if I just made a random or a review video on it. And Knights of Dragons never done that. I'm not even sure if they know of my existence, to be honest with you. So this channel will go out all at once. This is the last Knights of Dragons related video, and in the last video I will be posting my new channel and shit, and I'll be shameless self-advertising. I'll not be making any Knights of Dragons content anymore. So this is the last Knights of Dragons video that I'll ever do, because if I do come back to Knights of Dragons one day, because many people of you are saying that, and I completely get why, because this game is really hard to retire from, even after all these years, and I'm fucking sweating, as you can maybe see, then yeah, I can understand that you guys want me to come back, or some of you, you know, some of you are actually cheering for me like, hey, never come back, and I agree, honestly, I agree. I don't want me gone too if I was me. Eternality and Reckless family will be fine, so no need to question that. Eternality will go down with me, the Reckless family is handed over to other people, so no need to poach my members, no need to ask for my accounts because I'm not giving them away, and no need to poach for my guild either, because I will be taking all that for myself. You know, my members are going to my sub-guild, or one of my sub-guilds, the Reckless family is handed over, and my accounts are mine only. So yeah, thank you for all the years that you guys have been watching me, and if you want to keep watching me, because I know there's not a lot of people, because I've been pushing Knights of Dragons on this channel for way too much, and every time I pushed another game in front, such as Minecraft or Fortnite, it happens, you know, I pushed a game in front and then people loved it, honestly, but after a while it just started going back, you know, and Knights of Dragons came back in front eventually. And that's the thing that I don't want to be doing again, focusing on one game. And that's why I'm going to make that new channel, to make sure that I can focus on multiple games, multiple series, and have a community that is actually wanting to watch me, you know, for me, not because I'm just making Knights of Dragons content. And I will be posting a few channels down below. I already named Dr. Redstone and Timmy. They will be, of course, they will be here. Keep making Knights of Dragons videos, and if you want to watch some edgy content, I think that I'm the only edgy YouTuber that is doing HerrVerizion videos, honestly, but let's see how many people will go with me to a new channel. And for those of you who are literally just facepalming right now because making a new channel is like starting over, I want to start over, first of all. And second of all, if I drop HerrVerizion, this channel will just die out. We all know this channel is made of HerrVerizion, and once HerrVerizion quits, many people will retire from watching me, and then I'll just be getting depressed, you know, to see my subscriber count going down. So what I want to do is just go over to a new channel with people that actually want to watch me for the content that I make in general, you know. And I'm not sure if that is a couple hundred, I'm not even sure if it's 100, but I'll just go with the people that actually want to go with me. So yeah, I'm very self-aware of how edgy I am. I'm really self-aware of how selfish I am. I'm aware of how weird I am. I'm aware of my entire personality, so there's no need to, you know, to just say, hey, you're a selfish prick or something, because I know. Honestly, if I come back one day, you guys will have to put a really big stunt on me to get me into HerrVerizion videos again. Thank you to everybody that has been with me for over the last few years already, Alex and Cassandra in general. Those guys are the only ones that I really know and that I've actually spoken to quite a lot for the past 4 years. You know, that's the entirety of eternality, honestly. And thank you to everybody that I have met on the last few years and for making this game fun, you know, because this game itself wasn't fun anymore for me in the past years. And you guys actually made me have fun, you know, and that I can't thank you guys enough for that. And I'm not going to name everyone specifically, but you know, the 3 that I just mentioned, thank you so much, and thank you to the community as a whole for being a good community. But all that aside, this will be the last HerrVerizion video, and HerrVerizion is out for HerrVerizion after this, in terms of YouTubing at least. I will be doing a retirement run and that's it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Unsubscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you all again next. I don't know anymore.